Hey, how's everyone doing? I've been enjoying Halo Infinite Season 5 quite a bit. I still need a bit of time to digest the season as well as see the long-term effects of the Forge improvements, but I think this will probably end up being Halo Infinite's best update yet. With that being said though, I do think there is a part of the game that could use some big changes, and that's the item shop. I recorded myself going through the shop and explaining exactly how each bundle made me feel, and I hope it sparks some good conversations within the community, because I do think if 343 made some small tweaks to how they do things on the business side, it would very quickly quiet down the discourse about the item shop. So keep in mind, before we begin, Halo Infinite is a free-to-play game. The shop is a part of its business model. Next Halo game? Who knows? But at least for Halo Infinite, the shop is here to stay. It's part of the game, and solutions for the pricing model should be encouraged. The comments saying they should just remove it, it's not really gonna do anything because that's not happening for this game. Another thing to say, I guess, as a response to people that say Halo Infinite is better than most free-to-play games, so the shop shouldn't be criticized. It's true that Halo Infinite is a lot more player-friendly than most free-to-play games. I can't really think of any free-to-play games that give you access to all the game modes, tools, and features with no restrictions for free. You know, Halo Infinite is doing things pretty great. I don't believe, though, that this means prices in the shop are off the discussion table. Don't try to shut down conversations by saying not everything can be free, because people discussing the prices of the shop in good faith aren't advocating for everything being free. That's just not realistic. We just want everything to be more affordable, yeah? So let those discussions happen when you see them, because they don't just benefit the game, they benefit you too, and it doesn't help you to try to shut down those conversations. So with that out of the way, let me show you the shop. Hey guys, welcome to Halo Infinite. As a starter, I should probably say normally I don't actually look at item shops in these free-to-play games because, to be honest, I don't see a lot of value in it. It's kind of like I prefer things like story DLC or map packs or anything that's like kind of playable, you know, because I think that those as experiences are more meaningful to me than something like, well, basically a digital coffee cup for my in-game dude. So it probably says something about the game that I'm enjoying it so much that I am actually looking at the item shop. I'm willing to spend money on Halo Infinite now for a microtransaction. But unfortunately, with these prices, none of this looks appealing to me at all. So let's actually start with this guy. Okay, so I look over at this guy and it's $6. It's a pose, it's a visor, it's a coating for the Mirage armor set. So, okay, $6 for all of these. Not bad. This is actually a little bit reasonable. I'd personally put it at something like $5, $4 if I was really pushing it, but even that kind of like sounds silly saying it out loud. So, okay, $6, that's fairly decent. That's fine. And then I go up here and it's like, okay, $14 and there's 12 items in here. Well, let's take a look at this. Okay, so I'm going to be going across all of these coatings and I start to notice something. This isn't actually separate individual items. You know, this is one single color that I can use on any armor core I want. And so, at least to me, putting this color, this coating as like, look at this is like 8 different items you're getting in this bundle, it comes off as a bit, well, dishonest to me. Because really, this should be one single slot. You know, you're getting a single coating. And the coatings going forward, according to 343, they are going to be cross-core compatible. And I think that's how it should be. You know, you get the skin, you can use it across any of your armors. So one spot, really. And then we've got a little helmet right here, a chest piece, a glove, and a little trinket. So 5 items for $14. That's kind of pushing it, in my opinion. Depending on what day of the week it is, you can actually get a pretty decent 30-hour game on Steam for $14. In my opinion, this would be more reasonable as a bundle if it was closer to something like $9. But $14 is a bit much for me. But the big ones here, So, okay, this guy is $20. Okay, so it must be a pretty good deal, right? And let's take a look. So off the bat, you've got this sniper skin. Well, not really a skin, it's a kit, and it makes it look all floodified. That's pretty cool, right? And then you've got a helmet. You've got a shoulder pad. Another shoulder pad. In my opinion, these two should actually be labeled as, should be one spot. Like, shoulders shouldn't be marketed as independent things. Like, look, we're selling you a left shoulder and a right shoulder. So I'm going to just, in my mind, this is one spot, not two spots. Then you've got this attachment, a thing for the chest, a thing for the arm, and then you've got coatings here. And let's quickly do a check. Yep. Okay, so this is one single color that you can use across all your cores. So really, this isn't 8 slots. This is one slot. So if we want it to be realistic, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What this bundle is actually selling you is 7 items, and it's kind of bloated itself up to look like it's giving you more value. And then it's asking you for $20 for 7 items. And in my opinion, $20, that's a lot. That's 1/4 the price of the campaign. I'm pretty sure the Master Chief Collection in its entirety sometimes goes on sale for $20. I could be wrong. It could probably go for $25. But I guess, in my opinion, $20 for all of these items, it's not something I would ever spend money on. Now, if that bundle was priced at $14, well, now you're talking, because I do like Flood stuff. I don't like Flood stuff $20 worth, but I do like Flood stuff $14 worth. And let's go over and look at this guy. Okay, so we've got the rocket launcher, and then we've got helmet. We got 2 shoulder pieces again, so really just one slot. And then, of course, some more colors. Yeah, okay, so it's another one. By the looks of it, that should be about 7-ish items. Because remember, these 8 different colors here, it's actually one item slot, if we wanted to be a little bit more honest. So, okay, again, this one, $20. No, that's reaching. $14, though. Okay, that's a little bit more reasonable. I can see $14 being what this is worth. Now, this guy's $20. And he is not Flood themed. You know what he does have? He has this Halo 3 looking sniper. And I'm a big fan of the classic weapon designs. Nostalgia, it's an easy way to get to my wallet, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So already we've got that sniper in here. It's not exactly the Halo 3 one, but man, it looks close enough to where I keep spinning it around. I'd really like that thing. So, okay, let's take a look. We've got the sniper, the visor, a helmet, an attachment for a helmet, shoulders. Remember, this is just one. Okay, so we've got 5 items here so far. Then we've got like a little purse. We got a little chest piece. We got a glove. And then we've got a color. And let's double check and make sure. Okay, so this is a single color. It's not 8 slots. It's actually just 1 slot. And then, okay, we've got coatings. In my opinion, also, I feel like it would be a better value if the coatings were also, you buy the coating and you can apply it to any gun you want. So I'm also going to lump this as 1 slot. That's at least the way that my brain views it. So, okay, 1 coating, 1 color, a glove, a chest, a purse, shoulder, helmet. Okay, all of this stuff here, all of this stuff. $20 is asking quite a bit for this stuff. But what this bundle includes, we're getting a little bit closer to something that is like, listen, $20 is too much, but it's more fair, I guess, than some of the other bundles. The $20 bundle, I would honestly price this thing at about $15 if we're pushing it, okay? Yeah, that's probably reasonable. $20 though, it's a little bit much. Now, let's look at this thing. So, okay, this thing is almost $30. This thing is almost half the price of the campaign. So the campaign, mind you, it has a story that takes about 20 hours to complete. It's got the open world. It's got like all this playable content and stuff. This bundle here says that it is half the price of the campaign in terms of value. So, okay, that's a pretty tall ask. Let's take a look at what it's offering. Okay. So all of these, it's just 1 color, okay? And actually, the longer we look at it, the more it's starting to kind of just look like it's the 2 Flood bundles lumped into one, plus throwing in some of these guys here for good measure. These guys, if you wanted to buy both of them, it would be about $40. These guys here, this bundle, It's 28 bucks, so that's $12 cheaper than if you bought both of these, and it throws in 2 goodies for good measure. So this bundle doesn't seem to think that these guys should be $40 if they were both priced, what they should be. 28, what's about half of that? Hey, that's about 14 bucks. That's kind of what I said these should be priced. So really, the shop is kind of being honest here. These guys should not be $20. They should be $14. And when looking at this bundle, all of these guys, I'm trying to think, a bundle, typically it tries to sell things at a bit of a discount, right? I mean, that's what this guy is doing right here. This bundle, in my opinion, should be 25 bucks, max. Max should be 25 bucks, in my opinion. If the shop was priced a little bit more like this, then I would be more willing to spend money on it. Because, it's like there's kind of like a barrier in my head, I guess. In my head, $20, that's really unrealistic. And kind of $15 is almost the threshold. When you breach the $15 limit, it's like my brain just blanks. There's like an empty spot here. It doesn't exist because I'm not going to buy it because $20 is very, very silly to be asking me. But if this thing was $14, I would actually take a look at it, and I'd actually honestly, seriously consider it. I mean, especially this guy here. I don't really care about the shoulder item, like the plasma grenades over there. Like, that kind of looks a little bit goofy. It looks like he's got boba glued to his shoulders. But that sniper, man. And that brings me to another thing. So these bundles, it kind of feels like the business people over at 343 and Microsoft, they know what they got here. They know this sniper is something people are going to want. So the sniper is kind of put in this kind of overpriced bundle because they know that people are probably going to fork over $20, and really all they want is this sniper rifle here. The rest of this, at least to me, okay, I'll speak just for myself. The rest of this is junk. It's filler. This sniper here, that's all I'm looking at. But I'm not going to get that sniper for 20 bucks. Now, I would get that sniper if it was priced on its own, and I wish it was priced on its own. I would really like it if 343 would consider, obviously you can have your bundles, you can have your shop bundles, but let some of us get this stuff that we're looking at, because I do want this, but you're never going to get my money, my $20. Unfortunately, that sniper rifle, it's just locked off from me forever. It's really sad, it's really tragic, but I'll never hold it because I'm not spending 20 bucks on it. Now, I understand the desire to kind of get people to pay for more. That's why these things are thrown in these bundles. So, okay, let's say some of these items are decoupled from the bundles and sold independently. I would like Halo Infinite to go in that direction. How about, instead of hosting it proudly on the shop, keep the shop for these bundles. You got these bundles here, like we take a look and we're like, wow, these are very expensive items, but okay, I guess this is what we got. Now, for some of the people who are, a bit in the know-how and kind of know how to navigate the Halo Infinite main menu, if you go over to your weapon kits over here, and you take a look, see, this is where you would kind of get a secret pass, I guess, to the item on its own, priced individually. You see it here, you see this here, and you're like, wow, I think I kind of want that. And then you check it. I mean, imagine for the sake of my argument that it isn't part of a bundle, and it's right here, and it's priced at like $7. And you can get it if you want, decoupled from the bundle. That, in my opinion, would be fair. I'm not sure if maybe anybody else disagrees with me, but at least I hope that you see where I am coming from. So right now, as somebody who has money burning a hole in his pocket, this shop I'm not going to spend money on. I have money that I would like to spend, and the shop's not going to get any of it unless some changes are made. And hopefully a video like this does make its way to people who can enact changes within the shop. And maybe, some of the suggestions I gave are considered and actually implemented, because Halo Infinite, it's in a good place right now. And I know it's in a good place because for once in my life, I'm looking at the item shop of a free-to-play game. But these prices and the way that they're kind of, certain items that are valuable are locked into bundles that don't really have a lot of value to me. And just those are some of my rambly suggestions on how to actually pry some money out of my cold, dead hands and give them to 343, which I assume they'd like. Okay, guys, that's it. That's all I got. Post your thoughts in the comment section below. Share the video around with some content creators that you think could also get something out of this. I know Mint Blitz would probably share similar thoughts, but yeah, guys, that's all I got. I'll see you on the next video.